About to turn it off right now. We don't own the rights to the music. Don't cut it off on Instagram. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good night. Good evening. We ran a little bit behind today, but we got it together a little bit, y'all. A little bit. How y'all doing? What's going on? The man of the hour is coming in as well. Hi, welcome to Couples Delight, everybody. I am Kay. And this is...
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? A little late, you know what I'm saying?
We're running a little behind, but we are here.
We here, though. How y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
Y'all. Help with success.
You dig. Yes. I love him so much because he knows how to keep me in a good mood. I swear.
It's all good, man.
I swear. But how y'all doing? I'm about to turn this down just a little bit more.
Settle into it. I know you had a little rough day, you know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
How y'all doing? Go ahead, baby.
How you doing? Oh, I gotta turn this around again. See, I always do this to you, baby. It's all right.
It's all right. It's all good.
It's all right.
We got the most important factor.
Welcome and good evening. Welcome to Couples Delight. This is our third episode. Third episode. So, our topic tonight is trust. So, how well do you know and trust your partner? That is the question of the day. Who is there? Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Share this live.
Thank you.
Hi, Blink Boss and Tempted Sweet Tea. Thank you so much
for peace and blessings.
For tuning in. How are y'all this evening? And we're 420 friendly. You see what he's doing? 420 friendly.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
420
But the topic today is trust. Let's talk about it. How well do you know and trust your partner? Now, for me, I've known him for 28 years. You know, I know y'all heard me say that plenty of times. But, however, the fact that I've known him for so long, we have a different level of trust in our relationship, right? Because there's certain things like I know about him that he's just not going to do. He's just not going to say. He's just not going to react a certain way. He's not going to... and I trust in knowing these things with him. Because in doing that, it gives me comfort. Because I'm like, I know he ain't going to do this. Or I know he ain't going to act like that. You know? So that's the part that I know. Trust had to come along the way. Because we did, have to part ways over 4 or 5 years ago, we parted ways. And it wasn't a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that... I can't even say that because I did trust him, because when he came back around, it didn't take me no time to fall back into how we always been, and I never questioned him, and I never judged him. You know what I'm saying? I took him for face value, and I trusted in what he said, and that was a big key thing for me. Hey, family. Hi, boo. How you doing?
I just don't.
How you doing, sis? Love you. Thank you for tuning in. Share this live. Tell your friends. Tell all your friends. We are Couples Delight. Once again, I'm Kay, and this is Mitch.
I'm Mitch. Howdy ho.
So what do you have to say about trust?
I'm saying, I mean, I could speak upon, what they classify as Webster's, definition, and then I could expound on what it means to me. You know what I'm saying? And hold on, y'all, give me a second. Cause we new at this, y'all. Be patient, right? So again, I can expound on what Webster's talking about, or I can expound on what I'm talking about. Like we all know what trust has, the definition of trust, right?
Right.
Okay, but everybody has a personal perception of trust.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, what trust means to me is like, if I'm real funny about certain things in my life, my money, my family, and my food.
Right. You're very funny about those things.
So if I could trust you with my money, we Gucci. If I could trust you with holding my family down, we Gucci. If I could trust you with cooking my food without watching what you doing, I trust you. You see what I'm saying? That's serious for me.
Right.
According to my morals, principles, convictions, and all that other good stuff.
Right.
Good stuff.
You
know what I'm saying? It's like that with it. It's in there. You know what I mean? So if you can't do that, I can't rock with you. So in other words, what that means, I'm gonna translate layman's terms. Right? That means I ain't sleeping with the enemy. You know what I'm saying? That means I can get a peaceful sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? I feel reassured. I feel comforted. I feel secure. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like there's a breach in security. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I gotta work 4 or 5 jobs. And what I mean by that is I gotta do what I'm supposed to do to pay these bills. Put some food up in here, keep the lights on, right?
Right.
And then I gotta be watching your ass. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
with it.
No, I ain't with it. I'm with a lot of shits, but I ain't with those. You know what I'm saying? You on your own. Sorry, my brother. You got to get your own. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with those. But that's what trust is to me. You know what I'm saying? It puts you in a different kind of comfort level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's a different type of reassurance. It's a different type of conviction that comes with that. Because now, for real, with trust, you could take that to a bank and literally get cash money for it. That's what trust means.
And just to expound on what he said, right? He mentioned something about security. So we seem to think that women are the only ones that want to feel secure in our relationship, and that we want to know that we have a good, solid place, and that the man that we are with, they love us and they respect us and they adore us. All those good things, right? But men need it too. They need to be secure too with us as their mate. You know what I'm saying? He said, he needs to know that I can lay my head down at night and feel comfortable and feel reassured and feel secure that my wife ain't trying to poison my food, or, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna disappear in the middle of the night, and when I wake up, she ain't there, or I wake up and she in the bathroom on the phone, you know what I'm saying? And, or she, I've heard things like this, you know what I'm saying? With women. And women can be trifling. I love us women, you know what I'm saying? But women can. I've heard stories of women putting spitting in they man's food, or, you know what I'm saying, doing trifling stuff. You know what I mean? And how can that's just not cool. You know what I'm saying? That's not even in the realms of what you need to be in if you got to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no trust, and you don't know that person, because that man is going to eat that food thinking that you loved him enough to make him something good to eat, and he's eating all your fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to just put it out there like this, right?
Hey.
Like,
how do you establish and create trust? All right, good question, Tempting Sweet Tea. Okay.
By demonstrating that you're trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to establish trust, you know what I'm saying? I can't outwardly see. If I say to you, listen, baby, we gonna do this trust thing. I need you to trust me. Automatically, warning signs go up.
Right.
You need me to trust you for what?
What?
For what? You know what I'm saying? So I can't do it like that. You know what I mean? I gotta be like, all right, I need you to trust me. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do everything that comes out my mouth. I'm gonna be reliable, dependable, and trustworthy. Right? I'm gonna do everything
You're gonna keep your word
in my power to keep my word and display the epitome, as far as I can understand it and conceive it, of trust. So therefore, when you look at it, you can trust that. That's something that's consistent, that you've been seeing from point A to point Z and back again however many times we spared to live this life. You know what I'm saying?
So in your words, to establish trust, you have to display.
You have to demonstrate.
You have to demonstrate and display your trustworthiness, and you have to keep your word.
Yes, and most of all, you have to be consistent with it.
Consistent.
Because a person is not going to trust you. They could trust you for 2 weeks, and then they know that they can't mess with you for another 2 months. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They know you're going to be cool for a week or two, but after that, nah. You know what I'm saying? No, that's bogus. That's not really trust. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. I agree that you do have to keep your word. For me, if I can't trust you if I feel like you're a liar, right? And you have to show me that you're going to keep your word, because I'm a person that I strive my hardest to keep my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I strive my best to do it. You understand what I'm saying? And if I can't do it, I am that person to also come to you and say, hey, I thought I was able to, I can't, or I just can't off the rip if you ask me something. You feel what I'm saying? And so I find a lot of people in life, whether it's relationships, business, friends, co-workers, all that type of stuff. A lot of people don't know how to keep their word. And that makes it hard for you to trust them as an individual. You feel what I'm saying? Because one time, okay, everybody has, everybody falls short. Nobody's perfect, right? But now you have a pattern of 3 times or more. You done said something and you haven't followed through on it. That's not trustworthy. You feel what I'm saying? In your relationship, your mate, how to establish that trust is to tell, for instance, if I tell you, you know what I'm saying, babe, I'm going to wake up in the morning and, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to make you something to eat, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and I tell him all this the night before. So in his head, he's waking up expecting these things, right? As simple as that. As simple and minute as that. If he wakes up and he doesn't see it, how can, and I do that constantly, how can he trust what I tell him? How can he trust what I tell him? Just with the little things. You know what I'm saying? So how would he trust me with big things if I can't keep my word on the little things? You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Trust is loyalty, love, and understanding. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. Bling boss. Bling boss. Yes.
Pick up on that on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see, just to piggyback on what you said, because I think it goes together, right? About how men need reassurance too.
Yeah.
And see, I'm gonna just put this out there just for y'all women, right? Maybe this will give you some insight on why niggas cold snap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, oh shit, I ain't saying this right. I'm just giving you understanding. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, it's all good. Cool like ice cream. Cool in the fan. Cool to the fan. We air conditioner cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, snap, crackle, pop is worse than cereal. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is, we looking at it like this. It felt good bringing them groceries home. Yes. I'm talking about for real men. Not them pretendos. It feel good bringing the groceries home.
Right.
It feel good, you know what I'm saying? Washing out cars and sitting down at the table and be like, hey, baby, go get the all the bills. Let's pay and pull out the book. You know what I'm saying? And paying all the bills. And you doing all of this, right?
Hey, Boricua.
Hey, Boricua. How you doing, mommy?
Thank you for joining me.
Oye, mamita.
How you doing?
So that feels good to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So now, while you doing that, be like, you know what? I'm so motivated. I'm going to go get me another job.
Right.
I'm going to go get me another job, and I'm going to get me another job. So now I'm up to 3-4 jobs. You know what I'm saying? I might be hustling on the side, whatever. Just to find out, I've been played to the left. Now here goes the snap, crackle, and pop. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? Hey, Yolanda over there. Risha Ray and Colita and
Quanisha.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I could be doing something else with this book. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga goes, nah, I didn't invested too much time, and plus, you know what? I really love you. You know what I'm saying? So here it goes, the betrayal, right? Snap, crackle, and pop. Because I did something I never was willing to do. I tightened up. I left the street alone. I started coming home before, like I was a kid, before the street light came on. I was in the house.
Right.
You ain't had to call my phone and worry about where I was. You know what I'm saying? So now.
Okay. That's what's up, bro. Hey, bro, how you doing? That's Born.
Hey, yo. Peace and blessings, King. Peace and blessings, King.
Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, yo, man.
Thank you so
I love
much.
you like cook food twice over, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's like, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? So now we feel betrayed. So what happens is like, a dude did all of that because that's the hardest thing for a man to do. Fly straight.
Huh.
That's one of the hardest things for a man to do.
Why do you say that?
That's because it's so easy to just go out there and do nothing. And don't be responsible. Don't do nothing. Because a man knows once you claim responsibility, all of it is on you, my guy. You have to set the tone. You are the head of the household. You know what I'm saying? If that's the route, your family man, so that means you got to bite the bullet. It ain't about you no more. You got to stop being selfish. All your money don't go to you no more. All your money. If you make $100, you be lucky if you get $1.
So you think one of the signs of being trustworthy is being selfless?
Selfless.
Okay.
That is where it begins. Because if how can you trust me if I'm selfish? Because at the end of the day, if I'm selfish, if it's down to me and you, it's always gonna be me.
There you go.
One
there you go.
plus one
there
is
you
2.
Go. There you go.
I don't play with selfish people,
I
man.
love you more. That's what's up, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much. Yo, no, for real. In light of what he said, I never looked at it like that. Like, the signs of trustworthiness is to be selfless, right? Because you have to be willing to put your shit aside to do what you say you're going to do for somebody else. You have to be willing to put your shit aside to reassure somebody else and make somebody else secure in you and in your abilities that you can or can't do. You feel what I'm saying? And once you put that on the table and you're honest about what you want, because honesty is big in trust. Honesty is big. That's what once you lie, it's hard to gain that trust back. It is so hard because for me, it's like everything you say is questionable. You become questionable, and I don't want to be around somebody
suspect is what we call them.
Right?
Suspect is what they call them.
I don't want to be around nobody who's suspect, man. I don't want to do that. You feel what I'm saying? So I could definitely look at it like that. I never looked at it like that before, but that's a different spin on it, y'all.
See, because the thing is this, though. The thing is this, right? Trust. Trust is this, right? The epitome of trust, to me, at least to me, everybody has a different vision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like we all got different fingerprints. You know what I'm saying? But trust to me is this. You know, if it came down to a wire where, let's say we were stranded somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And only one of us could survive. But it was up to me to choose. You can trust assured you going home. That's different. See, if you dealing with a selfish person, they gonna be like, you know what? They gonna be humble stuff like, yeah, oh man, what you taking my baby for? Oh man, why you taking my baby? It should have been me. All that don't forget shit. We ain't got time for that, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for that, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't.
So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm rocking with you. I know if something happens to me, health-wise or whatever, you got my back. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Same way.
Absolutely.
If something happened to you, or God forbid, you can't wipe your ass, I got you. I'm gonna keep tissue on deck, baby. I got it.
But you've already demonstrated that when I got sick.
Hey, you know, I was just saying, you know, I'm glad you just cool, but you know, they might say,
it's in my memory
you know, it's
bank,
all good, man. You know what I mean?
my memory
you know,
bank.
I got you, though. I got, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You know,
Come on, man.
You know what I'm
I got
saying?
you. You know what I'm saying? So don't even worry about
saying?
it, man. You know what I mean? I got you. You know what I'm saying?
You know
so
what I'm
that's just how trust go. You know what I'm saying? You can't be playing with this, especially when you get older and older. You might be able to afford it when you're a little young, because you know, just like your bones and your body, you don't get up make. You don't do that when you're young.
You know, you're starting to get old when you walk in the room and you sit down and you go to sit down and you be like, you getting old.
Yeah. Plus, you got gray hairs in strange places. You got gray hairs in strange places.
Bullshit.
See, when you young, you can bounce around with the trust thing and be crash course like a dummy, like a crash dummy. But after a while, see, but you don't realize when you're young that just like when you get a lot of scar tissue, you better hope you don't have keloid skin. Because going through all of that when you're young, if you ain't responsible for it, you're going to be callous, bitter, and scornful by the time you're responsible enough to know what love is. And that's a dangerous thing. It's a big responsibility to engage with somebody else's feelings. Feelings are very, very, very serious.
So would you always consider yourself to be a very trusting person?
I'm going to be honest with you. I've always been a trusting person. However, I've demonstrated what other people have done to me.
Okay.
Only because it was done to me. So I'm like, well, shit, I don't like how I feel. Well, maybe this the new wave. And I tried to snake a motherfucker head, but guess what? No, for real, I'm being honest. But guess what? It don't feel good to me though. It don't feel good to me.
Right.
It don't feel good to me. So I can't deal with none of that. That's what let me know I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because not only does it not feel good to me, it don't feel good doing it.
Right.
So that's not for me.
And that's the thing, right? Like for me, I'm a person, I give you the benefit of the doubt right off the rip. From the moment I meet you, I take you for face value. This right here. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever come out your mouth, I'm going to rock with you. You know what I'm saying? But the moment you start to switch up, that's when it becomes a problem. And that is with work. That is with my friendships. That is with acquaintances and relationships. I cannot deal with a liar at all because I strive to be very honest, open, and truthful. I'm too trusting sometimes. I'm trustful to a fault. You know what I'm saying? Because I see the good and the potential in someone who doesn't see it in themselves a lot of the times. You feel what I'm saying? Man. And it gets me hurt. Me being so trustworthy gets me hurt, you know, but I don't stop being who I am because I feel like that's how I was made to be. You feel what I'm saying? I was made to be this very genuine, open, and honest person. And so if I receive you and you don't receive me the same way that I've received you, that's not on me. I had to learn that too. That's not on my character. That's not on my brain. That's not on my conscience. I did what I was supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? So you want to be this untrustworthy person and you want to be this snake in the grass, then that's on you. You feel what I'm saying? And that goes with everything I deal with across the board.
But you know what? But however, mama, this is the danger of a lie. Okay, you don't gotta love me, but I love you. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about not the love, but the lie, right? So the love is the truth. The lie, right, is this. You in trouble. But you don't even know how to tell me you in trouble. So you point me in this direction when you really over here.
Yeah.
So I'm over here. And by the time I figure it out, you done lost your goddamn life. That's how dangerous a lie is.
Shit, you better talk.
Because even though I knew that you don't love me,
talk about
I still loved you. And my love ain't no lie. So it's dangerous, man.
You see, That lying shit will
dangerous.
get you in some
Give me
trouble.
2.2 seconds. I gotta check on Nakia. She, you know,
Let me tell you something.
she thinks she my baby mama.
I used to get in trouble a lot in school, growing up in high school, for lying, cutting school. You know what I'm saying? I ain't where I'm supposed to be after school. I was done passing by. I ain't where I'm supposed to be. Listen, I'm gonna come up with something so I don't get my butt whooped, because my parents believed in that. Okay, so I would say what I have to say not to get my butt whooped. Was it right? No. And you know what? Every time I would get out of trouble, I would be like, oh, you know, God, if you get me out of this, I won't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? And then one day I had to say to myself, you keep lying, not to yourself and not just to your parents, but you're now lying to God. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna get you. And I had to figure this out. I learned this at a young age. Like, it hit me at a young age. Like, oh no, I got to start keeping my word, because I can't keep saying I'm not going to get in trouble no more and still keep doing stuff to get in trouble. Still cutting school. Still not doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And not get in trouble. And I think it was those things.
Your conscience then kicked
your
ass.
My conscience kicked in on me, and it was like, oh no, I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I can't be responsible for that. I can't be responsible for that, because once you know, you're held accountable. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna feel it.
Okay. Now, not to get off the topic, but let's dig a little deeper in the lie, right? Mm-hmm. You deal with a liar, right? That person supposed to be your. They didn't lie to you. Who else they didn't lie to? So if you banging with this liar, look how many lies you gotta hold down to rock with this person.
Now that's deep.
Now, so
I had to deal with that.
So what I'm saying is, this person, liar Joe Jack.
Joe Jackson.
Right? Hey, what are you talking about, man? I'm gonna lie. What are you saying, man?
Joe lie. Right? Joe lie.
You not telling the truth, right? Okay. So now, but he go out there, he tell you, I don't get no problems. I go to work. I go homes. I do my housework. Nothing, man, no problem. But then as soon as you go, let's go to the corner store and get a quart of water. 20 niggas they rolled up on you like, hey, yo, lay there. You like, yo, son. Por qué? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, right? Your lying ass about to get us killed.
Get us killed.
All you had to say was, yo, I done did flam, bing. Let me choose if I want to rock with you. Because now you get to see what character I am.
Hello.
Because even though you're a liar, maybe I like to steal. So maybe we can steal together, but I can't rock with you every day because I don't lie about what I steal.
If I took some shit.
But you're a liar, and guess what? After I steal some shit, I'm watching your ass. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And that's how that go. Right. Just keeping it real. Right. You know, just using an analogy. You know what I'm saying? That's how life go. Because I'm telling you, man, a liar. Whoa, Jack. I'm telling you, one of the most dangerous things on the planet. You think a nuclear bomb is dangerous? No, a liar is worse. Because you'll never know when that liar is going to press the button.
For real.
You can't trust nothing.
He ain't lying at all. Welcome to all the bodies out there. Welcome.
I just got a little possessed with that because I hate liars. I guess y'all can tell by now, I've been lied to a lot.
Me too.
A whole lot.
A whole lot.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, a whole lot.
So I guess you got some lie scars, girl. You know a lie scar? You know what a lie scar is?
What is that?
That's that shit that's on your brain you can't forget. So you look at a nigga sideways like.
No, sometimes.
Go on now.
Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you get those flashbacks and be like, motherfucker. But you don't be meaning it to the person that you with. It's just, one of
flashbacks. See, I know when you're going through them. That's why I be patient with you. And I be like, hey, listen. Hey, look, girl. Look at me. Come back into the light, Caroline. Come back into the light, Katie. Come on. It's all right. Come back. You know? They be like, hey, look at my face. Do you see my face?
Yes.
My face.
We got a comment.
My face.
She said it's best to be open and honest, keeping it real all across the board. Liars can cost your life. It's so true. Yes, absolutely, Sarima.
Yes.
And welcome. Thank you so much.
You. Peace and blessings, Queen.
That right there.
Yeah.
People don't realize how important it is to be honest, right? And it goes and links back to our topic last week about transparency. You feel what I'm saying? It can get you so far in this life. Just being open and honest about who you are, what you want, what you don't want, what you don't want to accept, what you accept, right? It's like me living in my truth, in my relationship with him, in our poly relationship, me looking for a co-wife, just being honest and open about that. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to come on this platform about it, I had to trust in myself. I had to trust in, you know what I'm saying? I know, I feel it. I had to trust in, him to hold me down and support me. Could you please get me some napkins, baby? My allergies, y'all, have been kicking my behind, so please excuse me, step off the camera. For real. I'm gonna step off the camera.
We're having a little technical difficulties. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on, my fingers don't work.
This is the time of year where it's just crazy for me with these allergies, man. But okay, I'm back. How you doing? I tell you, I love him so much. He looks out for me. He looks out for even my boogers, y'all.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want you to do that, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
He looks out for my boogers too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, comment. Keep the comments rolling. Ask us some questions. What is it that you want to know about us? You know what I'm saying? About how we deal with trust in our relationship. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. It really is not easy because I have to trust him. Like, I have to trust him 100% with my heart and with my feelings. You feel what I'm saying? And as a woman, it's not easy to trust a man. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's your man or husband or whatever. In the beginning, it's not easy to trust him 100% with your feelings and your heart because you've been mishandled so much in life as a woman by people in general. You feel what I'm saying? You're just mishandled. We get mishandled a lot of times by people who don't see our value, who don't see our worth, who don't see us who we are. They want to put us in this little box and say, you know what, I'm going to just treat her like this or I'm going to just treat him like this. No, you feel what I'm saying? It can't be that way. It really cannot be that way. Like, you have to be able to know that you got somebody you can lean on no matter what the situation is, no matter how frustrated you are, no matter how, you know what I'm saying, things just don't go the way you want them to go. You have to be able to, if you can't trust in nobody, at least trust yourself. And if you can't trust yourself, then that's a damn problem.
But, however, the thing is this. When you really serious about somebody, like when you really serious about the things that you're doing, what's the question?
We got a question. Sorry. Boricua said, how do you build trust with an added person to your relationship as individuals?
Because it's like this. First and foremost, on the
Great question. Great question.
For me, you know what I'm saying? My perspective would be on an individual basis is like this. We got to establish what we establish. You know what I'm saying? So as me learning you know what I'm saying? As an individual, I'm going to learn your likes, your dislikes, everything that ruffles your feathers, makes you smile, cry, laugh, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're going to establish these kind of things where we can have conversations. And during these conversations, you're going to hold my confidence. I'm going to hold your confidence. You're going to tell me things that you may not have shared with anybody. I'm going to tell you things that I may not have shared with anybody. So it's an exchange, right? So now this is the process in which you walk through the journey of establishing trust. You know what I'm saying? Because think of it like a tennis match, right? Now, I'm not trying to hit the ball at you, right? To whereas I'm trying to win something. I'm trying to hit the ball at you because this is our recreation time. So I want to hit the ball at you in such a way where you can catch it and hit it back to me. So it can be an even exchange and we can have fun and this is our recreation. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing with trust. You know what I mean? I want to give it to you in such a way where you can receive it.
But how would you? I guess her question is with an added person, with
same thing.
Same thing.
It's the same thing. It doesn't change. The truth doesn't change. Trust doesn't change because I have to. Aside from, let's say, if she was standing right here, I would still have to know her as an individual to know her boundaries, her likes, all the things to do and not to do. Because I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. I don't want to transgress no bounds. I don't want to overstep my bounds. None of that. I don't want to make her feel no kind of way, right? So this is how she's going to continue to trust me because I listen to her. I listen to her pain. I listen to all the things that she went through. And I went through it too.
Okay.
So it's like I was there with her. I'm not going to forsake that. So it doesn't matter who I'm around. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to carry that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to carry that. So now I'm going to safeguard that. So now if anybody else that's around me and I know your triggers or I know, I'm going to be like, wait. Let's reconvene. Let's slow it down.
Baby steps.
And chill out for a second. Let's take a deep breath.
That's the thing with me. Baby steps.
You know what I'm saying?
For me to how to build trust with an individual coming into this, it's how I know I'll be able to trust my co-wife is that when we're around each other and we're both around him, there is nothing that's being done or said or body language or anything like that that's going to be thrown into the mix to cause distraction or confusion, right? Because for me, I want to build a sisterhood. I want to build a bond. I really want to build something with somebody that I can talk to, that I can cry with. You know what I'm saying? That I can come and talk shit to when I'm fucking mad at him. You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Or if I'm mad at whatever. This is somebody that I can come to and really talk to. And this person is not going to go run back and tell him what I said. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's definitely something that I'm looking for, you know, on how to build trust with an individual. It's just not getting no bad vibes, no bad juju. Yeah.
I recognize your statement, Bling Boss, and that's a good statement, man. Sometimes when you go through shit in your past life, you bring it in your future relationship. And see, and you know, that's the residual. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's why, let me give it to you in an analogy, right?
That's a whole mouthful.
A whole mouthful. See, the best analogy I can give you is, that's why when you come in my crib, you'll see a bunch of shoes at the front door. Wipe your feet off before you come in my house. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the residual, leave the world outside. You know what I'm saying? And like when you're going into new relationships, you know what I mean? This is why it's work. You know what I'm saying? Work. Because now you got to constantly think and look at this person that's here with you now. In front of you, and consciously remind yourself, yo, they wasn't there. They ain't had nothing to do with that.
They not that.
That's not for them. And I love them so much. Yo, let me step off and go for a walk the dog, or go feed the squirrels or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Feed the ducks or some shit. Or you know what I'm saying? Right. Collect my shit and could get myself together and realize that energy that other person gave me that was negative, I don't want to feel like that. So I damn sure don't want to make the person that I'm currently with feel like that. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to reverse that, right? Just like you take a hater's energy and put it in your gas tank and pull up in a Rari. You know what I'm saying? You do the same thing with your wife, your woman. Simple. Siempre. Esto no sabe. For me, it's simple. You know what I'm saying? And now it's simple. Because I got a lot of scars. Like I said, I got a lot of liar scars. I got a lot of trust scars. I got a lot of life scars. You know what I'm saying? And the bottom line is, if we move with each other, ain't nobody got to get scarred no more, man.
At all.
Ain't nobody got to get scarred no more. Them days is over. That's only for knuckleheads.
Let me tell you. I agree with that. Because being 42 years old, well, 42 years young, you know.
Yeah, don't nothing get old but wine and money. Okay? That's the only two things that get old now. Wine and money, y'all. So you ain't getting old, you getting better. You getting better.
On me. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little bit more seasoning on me, honey, so it tastes a whole lot better because it could be more refined. You know what I'm saying? And listen, so much. And I'm learning in this relationship with him not to bring that baggage. So you're absolutely right, Ron, Born, not to bring that baggage into it. And he has to remind me sometimes. And you know what? I have to receive it, because we get defensive. When somebody bring up something about us that we don't like, and they be like, look at you. Look what you're doing to me. I don't deserve that. Why you acting like that with me? You know what I'm saying? I have to take stock, and I have to look at that. And I have to check myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not perfect.
No, but it's very important how the man delivers that.
It is very important.
He don't want to put you on defense about something that's defense anyway. So that's why I come at you in a playful way. Like, hey, so I'm going to be a punching bag? You want me to be a punching bag today? Well, go on and beat up on me, baby. And that'll make you stop and think. Don't come, girl. Nah, that's not how you do that shit. No.
I'm learning to have more finesse. That's what he said. I don't have any finesse because I'm very straightforward and I'm very straight to the point, and I come from the hip. You know what I'm saying? And I just be like, and he'd be like, "Damn, baby, you have to come like that." And I just be like, "Okay." So I'm learning how to be more tactful and have more diplomacy. Okay, absolutely. Oh, hey, Kendra, hi, thank you. How you doing? welcome to Couples Delight. I love it. Thank you so much for joining.
Hold on.
Back
She's
there
barking. Hold on.
Yes, and once again, we're 420 friendly. I pinned it up there in the title that we don't own the rights to any of the music that we'll be playing throughout, at the end or the beginning or whatever. But yes, the topic tonight is trust. And I also want to know, do y'all trust y'all family members? How many of y'all trust y'all family members? Listen, I love my family to death. But just like in any family, there's just certain things that don't sit well with you. You know what I'm saying? So you choose not to deal with certain things. You know what I'm saying? So trust in your business, in your business world, in your job world. You know what I'm saying? These are the people who pay your check. These are the people who cash you out every week or 2 weeks, a month, however you get paid. You know what I'm saying? Twice a month. Do you trust them? You know what I'm saying? And you have to look at that because it's you get up every day, you go to work, and you trust these people to pay you. What if they don't pay you after you don't work 40, 50 hours a week?
Oh, so now you see how big trust is.
Right.
Now you said, well, your family, they got a song that's one of my favorite songs. This man said one of the biggest things that has ever been said in music.
Popcorn.
He said,
Popcorn.
but me not trust all of them.
Popcorn, silence.
Right, silence. Right?
Okay.
We don't own the rights to none of
that.
that.
Love your family, but we not trust all of them.
All of them.
That's big.
That's big, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because now that's another topic that we get into later on, like family and relatives. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you meet your family in the street and they ain't got no blood relation. You know what I'm talking about?
That's a good question. Boricua, she says, how do you trust the addition to your ongoing relationship to play their role in the relationship? How would you establish roles so everyone trust is comfortable?
Well, to me, my thing is it's not about roles. Cause you know what I'm saying.
That's
to me, it's
Y'all
about
great questions.
It's not about roles. You know what I'm saying. It's about what's the natural conformity. You know what I'm saying. So it's for example, you as a woman, certain things come natural to you.
Right.
Right? Just like her, as a woman, certain things gonna come natural to her.
Right.
Another woman, certain things gonna so that's what we focus on and perfect, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? That's your niche. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that's for you.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That's for you right there. And that's not for me to decide. You know what I'm saying? What I saw, whatever the attraction was or whatever brought us to a point to even consider those kind of situations, that's for me.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not for me to control what you do because that's not my thing.
Not the lane.
That's not my thing. My thing is to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Because your energy makes me whole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not to say that my lady don't complete me.
Right.
You understand me? But it's a whole different type of situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no. I don't pick your role. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you go take an aptitude test, they tell you what you're good at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, hey, whatever. You made me feel good when I looked at you like, damn, God blessed you. Bless me with looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I have a conversation? You know what I'm saying?
You have to fit in. You have to get in where you fit in.
That's it. That's it.
Pretty much.
Whatever makes you smile.
We are not here to tell you, oh, this is what you do. This is what this is what you do.
It's not that.
You get in where you fit in. You come in, and just like we are observing you as our third coming into this, we want you to observe us too and figure us out. You understand what I'm saying? And do it in such a way that we don't really know that that's what you're doing, because we're going to do it in such a way that you don't know that's what we're doing. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
Because, hey, yo, seduction is so sexy. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
I'm just saying, Boricua. It's a great question. However, the roles that become established into our poly relationship is all going to be individualized upon that person. You will come in and you will see how we roll. We do with nothing but positive vibes over here. We sing, we dance, we play, but we work hard. And so that is the part that we want everybody to focus on. We working for this relationship. We're working to build this family. We're working to build this union that we want to build. We're not just sitting here telling everybody, oh, come in and do this, that, and the third. No, we working. So guess what? Come in and observe what we working on, and you find your way in and say, hey, yo, I could take care of this, that, and third. Okay, cool. Let's take care of that, this, that, and third, because I'm over here. You feel what I'm saying? And he's over there. You feel it's all about the individual and how comfortable they truly want to be, and how intertwined they really want to be in building the life. That's what it's about.
Hey, yo, Toodles.
And
love you, big bro.
And Sarima, I got your question. She says, how do you regain trust back in your spouse after both of y'all stepped out and still will have arguments about who stepped out first when both of y'all was wrong?
Oh,
wow.
Oh, I would love to answer that.
That is dope. Sarima,
I would love to answer that.
Thank you so much.
I would love to
like
answer
that question. That's a great question.
Would you like to jump on that, or can I?
I will jump on that first. Okay. Right? So the art of seduction is what I tell my clients. Yes, tempting, sweet tea. But to answer your question, Sarima, there you go. That is also true. Kendra, she says, when you don't trust your family, your family become the ones you don't share blood with. That's big. But to answer your question, Sarima, to regain trust, it all depends on you as an individual and your spouse as an individual, right? Because like you said, you both know that you both have done things in the past that has made you untrustworthy to one another, right? So now it really does come down to your behaviors. Your behaviors must change, and you have to be willing to change your behaviors, and you have to be willing to hear the other person out when they are pointing out to you, hey, I called you, you know what I'm saying? I called you 5 hours ago and you didn't respond to me. You know, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Because it took me back to that time that I called you, you didn't respond to me, and just to come to find out you were cheating. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be honest about your triggers as well. You have to voice those triggers, just like your spouse has to voice those triggers to you. And you have to consciously make an effort to work on not exhibiting those things that's going to trigger your partner, to take them back to that place. And in reference to who cheated first, it's not about who cheated first. The hurt is what's the problem. It's the hurt behind it all. You feel what I'm saying? And you have to work on healing the hurt. And healing the hurt works on building your trust. Building your trust works on changing your behaviors. You have to change your behaviors, and you have to acknowledge the things that you did to your partner that hurt them. Previously. Yeah. Not answering your phone hurt me. When I called you and it was 5 hours later, you didn't answer, that hurt me. Please don't do that to me anymore. You know, if I call you and you don't answer, you know what I'm saying? Please, if you can try to get back to me at least within the next hour, so that I know that you saw my call, or that I know, you know what I'm saying? They have to be willing to acknowledge and be able to reassure you. And you have to be able to do the same. But it's about voicing those things that cause you that pain.
To piggyback on that, also, you both have to be willing to press the restart button, right? So now, once you press that restart button, the best thing in the world you can do is forget about who did what, she said, he said this. Forget about and start dating, man. Start dating. Start writing little love notes, little corny shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come on, babe, go for a walk. You know what I'm saying? Do a picnic in the park. Whatever. Just start dating. You know what I'm saying? Start loving on each other like you just met each other all over again. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the amnesty period, right? And it's the period where you can actually regain trust. You can ask each other, listen, I'm willing to put it on the table if you really want to know. Now, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to say this for our sake. Once I put it on the table, I can't take it back. And I just want to know, I want to know this. I love you enough to put it on the table. I just want to know, can you handle it, and we can move forward? Because I don't want to put it on the table, you can't handle it, and you go and use it against me, and it causes more damage. See, this is where trust,
let me tell you,
comes in. It's powerful. So this is the thing. At the end of the day, I'm still going to tell you. That's the kind of man I am. I'm going to put it on the table because I don't want to walk away with that. Because I still got to know the quality of woman that I am. Are you just a regular woman, or are you a queen? Because a queen then superseded a superhero. See, most women are superheroes. But now, you know, you a queen, you didn't stop flying around and shit, and you just sat still and you like delegating. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shit, my goddamn cape is tired. It ain't flapping how it used to. You know what I'm saying?
Can you trust a person's word or actions?
Actions speak louder than words. Yeah, a pair of lips to say anything.
Say anything. But are your actions lining up with what came out of your mouth?
Because furthermore, this is how real it go. A person, if you really about your business, ain't too many questions gonna be being asked.
Right.
Ain't gonna have a whole lot to say. You be like, baby, he over there. You know, I don't know. You know, he
over there, right?
Ain't gonna be a whole lot of questions. Ain't a whole lot of. But when you got, where you at? Where you popping up on the rocks out of bushes? No.
Looking for you in the daytime with the flashlight.
No. Sitting on the sun, burning your butt cheeks. Come on.
Listen.
Come on.
Listen.
It don't make no sense. So we gotta tighten up, y'all.
But yes, I mean, I believe trust is a big thing, and he is right about pressing the restart button. That's what we did. I just, I'm a little slow sometimes. I'm a little slow.
No, you so fast and slow. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the greatest American superhero.
It's not until he said it that it clicked in my head like, oh snap. We set the reset. We pushed the reset button. Okay.
See, but now, this is the thing though. You have to do it in action.
In action.
In action, right? So if I would have said, yeah, let's sit down and press the reset button, right? You would have been like this, so it would have still been like battling where I want to say this motherfucker, right? But see, but if I do it in such a way, you damn near forgot everything you was mad about.
Not really, but I'm talking about that.
I'm talking about now.
Okay, all right.
I'm talking about now.
Well, now, yeah.
Now.
Now.
You see what I'm saying? That's the purpose of, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show you. It counts more. It goes longer, right? Because again, a pair of lips can say anything. You know what I'm saying? And most women been told so many things. What else can I tell you that's new? I can't tell you nothing new. What? I can tell you, oh, I got a new bird. I got a new ferret. I bought a new outfit. Hey, what can I tell you? What can I tell you?
That's new. Nothing.
Nothing. So I got to show you. That's new. Because most men ain't showing you shit.
You ain't fucking lying. You ain't lying, man.
So
tell me where the lie. Tell me where's the lie. Tell me where's the lie.
I'm just saying, man.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sarima. I appreciate it. Thank you. No, for real, because it's not easy, man. It's not easy. But now, you know, in this relationship with him, it's just been so eye-opening, and it's been very refreshing, right? Because we have been through, it has been. Don't get me wrong. In the beginning, though, we were, clashing. Because he is who he is, and I am who I am. We are very two strong personalities, right? However, I am strong in being submissive as well, right? I'm strong in my submissiveness. I said this before. You feel what I'm saying? So I know how to submit. I know how to let him lead me and let him.
Shit, but don't do it like that, because the nigga had to earn that shit.
No, you did. No, you did. Don't get me wrong, because I ain't getting to shit and nobody and nothing. Shit. You understand me? Because I am very independent and very strong-willed, and I can do it my goddamn self. I don't need your money. I don't need none of that. You feel what I'm saying? I need your consistency and for you to keep your word. Can you do that? Then we can move. You know what I'm saying? Forward. That's me. Everything else I could provide for myself. You feel what I'm saying? So you are absolutely correct. It was not easy. You feel what I'm saying? And it wasn't easy for me with him either. So don't make him know that.
No, we know that. I just wanted to, just put that other in because
don't make it seem like I just laid it all down.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I didn't just lay it all down.
No. Yeah, I probably could have won the American Best Ninja 5 times, the Strongest Man in America 10 times, Captain Universe or whatever competition I could probably do this shit multiple times. But I'm still one time, right here, one time. You see what I'm saying? You understand the effort is what I'm saying? Come on, mustard.
No, but seriously, I'm just saying, no, for real. I've learned so much in this year. It's been a year that we have been together as an official couple. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And we had our arguments. I remember our first argument. And this was a big turning point for me. Our first argument, he would not let us go to bed angry. Like he refused. And no matter if I tried to, act like I didn't want to talk about it, and I was acting like, I had this big old attitude and I didn't want to say nothing. And he was like, you ain't about to get in this bed with me with that energy. I'm not about to deal with it. He's like, oh, we gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? But that's that residual stuff that I've been carrying into this. You know what I'm saying? And it was not easy, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, but in doing all of these things and him exhibiting, and I exhibit to him where I stand and my standards and what I stand on and my foundation, and he does the same for me. It has allowed us to be able to trust each other in such a way that is very comforting. And I'm not even going to lie to you. Yes, Sarima. Thank you so much. Sarima, she said that's powerful. It is powerful. And I thank you so much because it having both perspectives does give you some clarity, right? Because I've been there. I've been cheated on. You feel what I'm saying? I've been the one to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Out of spite. You understand what I'm saying? I've been there. I've done that. I've been the one to try to mend the relationship after cheating. I've done that too. You feel what I'm saying? And it really does depend on the person's actions, because if you can't tell me, oh, I'm sorry and it's not going to happen anymore and I'm not going to do it again or whatever the case may be, and then you do it again. You feel what I'm saying? Where I just would rather you be honest. But they told us what, 22 seconds remaining. They shutting our live down, y'all. What is that about? Okay, all right.
Listen,
well, they said we gotta go.
we gotta wrap this up, y'all.
11 seconds. But thank you so much for tuning in, y'all.
Tune in next week.
Delight next week, Saturday, 10 p.m. Kay, I'm Kay.
I'm